Hello guys, so in this video I want to show you guys the secrets of how to use a Gothic candle on a weekly time frame. This strategy is more effective and more accurate if you can be patient to wait for it. The idea of uh, trading every day, you should consider and rethink of that idea. This weekly strategy, I'm going to show you how you can make and win 90% of your winning trade. So let's get into the video. Now, as you can see, you see that I mark out all this area here. All this area are where my engulfing candle is. As you can see, you see the market is trending from this level. And you see this red candle here, this candle here, which engulf all this candle around here. This is an engulfing candle. Same here. This is another trend here. As you can see, this red candle engulf all this candle. Same thing with this as well. Same here and also same here. So how do you trade this strategy and what you should be looking for? What are the things you should be looking for? Now when you come to the weekly time frame and you see the market trending, you have to wait for the engulfing candle, which is, for example, in this case, this red one that completely engulf all this candle. Then you have to wait for the retracement of that candle. So this is what I mean by that. So let's say, for example, you have this engulfing candle here. Now you need to move to the 4 hours or 1 hour time frame, 4 hours or 1 hour time frame. Now you want to look for something like this, a neckline. I call it a neckline. Want to look for something like this. So look for something like this. Then this whole area here, this here is my neckline. I call it a neckline. This W shape here is my neckline. The market will tap to the neckline, then move downward. So this place right here, I call it my neckline. So what I will do is once I see this engulfing candle here, I go to the 4 hour or 1 hour time frame. I look for my neckline, which is this W shape right here, which is the neckline I'm talking about. Then place your sell limit or buy limit depending on the direction the engulfing candle is. So take this whole place as your stop loss, then target the nearest 3:1 of that particular trade. So I'm going to show you this now on a live chart. So we already have, for example, we already have our engulfing candle here and also here. So let me show you on the 4 hour time frame. Let me show you on the 4 hour time frame. Now this is currently what I'm looking for. I'm watching right now. I'm actually watching this area here. So now I have my I have my neckline here, which is this area here. This area is my neckline. So if the market retraces back and tap into this area, I'm expecting the market to move downward from that level. Reason because in the weekly time frame, there is a nice engulfing candle in this area. So I'm waiting for the market to retrace back into that neckline on the 4 hour time frame, then tap my sell limit before moving downward. Now this is another example of a trade I took a while ago. So you can see this is my neckline. If we move to the weekly time frame, let's check this out. Move to the weekly time frame. Now you see a very nice engulfing candle here, which is this particular candle right here. This green one is what I'm referring to. Now when this green candle make that move, let me make that move, you see that this other red candle here, this red candle try to retrace back a little bit. So if there was any neckline around this area After this red candle touched it, you see the massive movement from that level. So let's move to the 4 hours time frame. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So now you see this this was the um a green candle on that weekly time frame that make that bullish engulfing candle, thereby creating a neckline in this area here. There was a neckline here of such something like this, something like this. There's a neckline there. There's a neckline there. You understand? So you see, this was the neckline I'm talking about. This environment here is now my neckline because I've already confirmed the bullish engulfing candle on the weekly time frame. So I consider this whole environment here as my neckline. So now the next year I would have been looking for is to wait for the market to come back into that neckline. So that means my trade, my buy limit was set at this area. Then you allow the market to do its thing, thereby giving me a 3:1 in this trade. Now, this is another example I'm going to show you here. Now, if you notice in this case, there was a bullish engulfing candle, but there was no a, a neckline in this area. There was no neckline here. So this trade would have been a good trade to take. You always want to make sure that you see a good valid neckline, a nice W shape in that area where you can trade, tapping into it before moving upward. So in this case, there was no nice neckline here. And as you can also see, if there was this little one here, even if there was a neckline here, which is very little and not good for trading, the market did not uh, retrace back to it before moving downward. Now, this is another one that could have failed, but yeah, for you to look at this particular strategy, there is a probability that you can win 5 trade with just one loss, or maybe 6 trade with just one loss. If you notice all the places I've marked, this is a good trade. This would have been a good trade, which did not meet up with the requirement, and this is something we could have a trade we could have lost. Then moving down here, there was a nice neckline in this place here, which is this W shape here. So this could have been a good neckline. See the market move out of it, thereby creating a bullish engulfing candle. All you could have done is wait or set a buy limit in this area, which is something like this, something like that. Then target the nearest high, which could have been a good trade. So this weekly time frame and this strategy is very, very profitable if only you can be patient and wait. There are a lot of pairs in the market, so even if you did not see any trade to this week, there's a big probability that you are going to see a nice engulfing candle next week or the upper week, rather than for you trading today just because you want to trade this week and thereby losing the trade at the end of the day. So try to work this engulfing candle and try to check it. Please, like I always say sometimes, it's not all about support, resistance, and all of that. Those are also things you can put into consideration. But looking at the strength of the candle, looking at the strength of the market, what the market is saying, will actually help you in your trading journey. So look, this particular engulfing candle is a signal telling you that the seller are massively involved selling from this level. But because of this big movement that has already been done, the market will not just continuously selling downward. It will want to make a retracement back a little bit, thereby mitigating and any other block around this environment, which is the neckline I'm talking about, before moving downward. So that is one example of how you can trade the weekly time frame. I'm going to make more video on this, so if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I will show you how this is done and what trade I will be trading. Like I said before, I'm actually watching this. This is a USDJPY. You can actually monitor this. That is between now and January ending. This trade would have mitigated that other block, thereby giving you opportunity to sell that one if you are interested in actually trading this pair. So I'm going to make more videos, so subscribe and I will see you in a